In this tutorial, we're going to talk about how to properly put your personalization links on your mailing piece that you're going to pass on to your printer. You want to make sure that you have the right link that goes in your mail piece, otherwise your campaign will not work. So when you set up your campaign, you have three options that we're going to review one at a time, and we'll go over an actual example of setting up a campaign. Now suppose I am a dentist in the Denver area, and suppose I'm going to set up a campaign, a personalized campaign in my user account with personalized campaign software, and I'm going to call this campaign White Teeth. I'm going to do a mailer that's going to promote some kind of teeth whitening program or remedy. I have three options in the way I can set up this campaign. Option number one is, if I don't have my own website, or I do have a website but I don't want to use it, I can use one of the two system websites that always work for every campaign you will be able to set up with this system. And the two websites that work with the campaign are, number one here, Read My Message, where message is actually an abbreviation, it's msg.com, so it's readmymessage.com, and the second domain is yourpersonalrsvp.com. Both of these domains are always available and will always automatically work for all of your campaigns. I'm going to take you over to the campaign screen and we'll look at your campaign settings. Now, as you can see, I now have a campaign set up that's called White Teeth. This is the name of my campaign. I have a little description here for myself so I can recognize it. I've picked a file or page that I'm going to use to show to the visitors to this campaign when they respond to the mail piece. I'm going to leave this blank, and here I have a choice of whether or not to get email notices about every visitor, and let's say I'm going to keep it on so the system notifies me about every visitor who shows up to the website. And for now, for this first case scenario, I'm going to leave this field blank. So this is my setting if I intend to use one of the two system domains that I just showed you. Let's go back to that domain list. Normally you would use something like yourpersonalrsvp.com in your mail piece if you're sending an invitation to attend some kind of a meeting or a webinar, a seminar, or a counseling session, or a free training or something like this. You would use a personalrsvp.com website for this type of a message that you put in your mailing piece. If you just want to invite somebody to read your message or read your offer on a web page, you'd probably use a readmymessage.com link. In this case, because it's more appropriate, you could say something like, I have a personal message for you on your personal web page. Go to readmymessage.com/whiteteeth/first name, last name. Of course, the printer will personalize this, so this would be substituted by the actual recipient name. So this would be the link, one of the two would be the link that you put on your mail piece if you intend to use one of the system provided websites.